I love this product and I hate this product at the exact same time, but my love for it I feel like sort of overrides my hate for it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, I'm Lindsay. Today we're doing our clean skincare favorites of 2019. Yes, excited about this video. If you guys haven't seen it, my last video was my favorite beauty products of 2019, and I also compared them to my last year favorites. I will link that below if you guys haven't seen it already. But without further ado, let's get into our video. Before I start, if you guys are watching this and you aren't already subscribed, I would love to have you. I'm almost at 10K, and I would love to get there before the new year. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and do so. And also give this video a like if you enjoy it at any point. So let's get into it. Okay, so I don't have nearly as much skincare here as I did makeup products, so this should go by a little quicker than the other video did. What am I doing with my hands? I don't know, but let's just go ahead and I'll start with cleansers. So I have 3 different cleansers here and they all serve very different purposes. I will start with the one that I love to remove my makeup. This is from Bybee. It's the Swipe Clean Oil Cleanser. I was really surprised by this. It does come with like this little, just, I don't know, regular cap. What would you even call that? I would prefer if it was in a pump, but I really like how it just comes in this glass bottle. It is sturdy because I think it's coated with something. But this is such an effective oil cleanser and it's relatively affordable. And when you add water to it, it does emulsify and rinse clean, so you're not left with that like heavy oil feeling on your skin, which is what I love about it. You can honestly just use this if you want to do like a one-step cleanse. I think this is effective enough to use on its own. But what I use after that is I will go in with, this is the Youth of the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamin Cleanser. This was their Earth Day edition, so this is like a mega size. The regular size is usually about half of this. And this I've had since April and I'm not even done with it yet. If they bring out the mega size again and you, mega size, is that what it's even called? It's just called limited edition. If they bring out another limited edition size and you guys know you love this cleanser, I would totally pick it up because like this has lasted me freaking so long and my boyfriend uses it, so it's like, it's gonna last you forever. Anyway, the reason I love this cleanser, it's super gentle. It doesn't ever seem to dry out my skin and it just has like the perfect gel texture when you add water. It does like suds up very nicely, but of course it's sulfate free. It's just the perfect little everyday cleanser. It's also gentle enough to use in the morning and it just makes my face feel really clean without leaving that tight feeling. And yeah, really love this from Youth of the People, and it's definitely been a staple in my skincare routine this year. My third favorite is something I would use if I don't feel like doing a full cleanse in the morning, but I still want to refresh my skin. This is a great technique if you have drier skin because usually, I mean, throughout the night, your face does collect some germies and dust and whatever. Germies? Who am I? Am I 12? But your skin does, of course, collect stuff overnight, but it's not necessarily like you don't really need a full cleanse in the morning unless you have oily skin. So if I don't feel like doing a full cleanse or I feel like my skin's feeling a bit dry, I do go in with the Odacite Blue Aura Cleansing Water. This is a new release from them this year and I love this as a morning cleanse. It's called a micellar water, which I think is typically used to like remove your makeup. But personally, for me, I just like it on bare skin. It just makes your skin feel so refreshed without feeling like you really put something on it, if that makes sense. Like it feels like you just cleanse your face. There's no residue. There's nothing really left behind, so it doesn't pill when you put other products on top of it. The scent of this, it is empty. I can still smell it. It smells so amazing. I just really enjoy using this. I think it's totally worth it. You get a nice glass bottle. This did last me a pretty good amount of time. Most of these products I don't have full sizes or like refills of just because I try to go through all my skincare without wasting any of it. So that's why a lot of these are empty and I just haven't repurchased yet. I will definitely repurchase this in the future when I need a new face cleanser. This is beautiful and I think it was such a great release from Odacite. Moving on to toners, I actually have quite a few to mention. The first one I feel like is just such a classic. I'm pretty sure this was in my last year favorites as well. It's the Josh Rosebrook Hydrating Accelerator. It's just the best mist out there, but it's so good. It actually makes an improvement in your skin, which I feel like a lot of mists don't really do that. I've tried so many mists and they're just like yeah, they feel refreshing, but what do they do for the skin? This one really, you see your skin, it's more hydrated, it's more clear, it's more balanced looking when I'm using this. I just think it's so good. If you guys haven't tried this yet, please just give it a go. I think it's $32 for the 4-ounce size. That being said, I do go through these so quickly. I know they have like a bigger size now. I might have to pick that one up, but this is just such a classic. It's also fantastic to mix in with other products that you have. Say you had like an oil or a moisturizer or really anything, you just mix it in. It's going to increase the absorption of your other skincare products. And it's so beautiful. The smell of this is also, it's very herbally and citrusy. I don't, it's such a hard scent to like describe. If you don't like herbally scents, I don't think you would like this. But personally, I don't think it's overwhelming. It does dissipate. But yeah, fantastic toner. I feel like this is going to be in all my favorites video forever. It's just so great. And then next, I want to talk about a new mist release from Youth to the People. It's the Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activated Mist. This is actually not what the mist looks like. It actually looks really similar to this. It's a bit more like milky looking though. This is a Andalou Naturals toner I repurposed just because I love the mister on this so much. But this is amazing. I would say it's the only mist that's really come like close to rivaling the Josh Rosebrook mist. It's the Adaptogen Soothe and Hydrate Activate Mist. Did I even say that? I don't know, but it has reishi, pentapeptides, ashwagandha, and hyaluronic acid. It's just so nice. The mister, as I mentioned on here, it's a really great mister. Oh, please don't get on my lens. Oops. It's a really great mister. Again, one of those mists that actually makes an improvement in the skin. It's so nice for any time of the day. It's really soothing on the skin, I think, because of the ashwagandha. So it's great if you have redness, more sensitive prone skin. I think you would really love this toner along with the Josh Rosebrook one. Just like a classic toner. If you went into Sephora and you needed a toner, I would definitely recommend this one. Okay, my last favorite is the Indie Lee CoQ10 toner. This is also not what it looks like. I actually made a room spray in this bottle. I guess I really like to repurpose things. That's nice. Again, this is a perfect toner. You can use this as a morning cleanse as well on a cotton round. It really makes your skin feel smooth and even toned and really nice. It's not drying. It does give a little bit of hydration to the skin, I feel like. But again, no like residue left on the skin, nothing weird, nothing yucky. It smells great. Really, really nice toner. Now the mist on this, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's not really great as a facial mist. I usually would use this on a cotton round instead of just spraying it directly on my face. So that is like the one downside to it, is I don't think the mister is that good. But I do really like this bottle, nice glass bottle, feels luxurious for sure. So that was my other favorite. So I have one more toner here. I don't really know to classify this as a toner or a treatment. It's sort of both. And I'm so surprised this is in my favorites video because I love this product and I hate this product at the exact same time, but my love for it I feel like sort of overrides my hate for it. So this is the Paula's Choice 2% BHA liquid exfoliant, which is salicylic acid. So I love this because it is so extremely effective. If you have blackheads, if you have acne, if you have any sort of a stubborn texture that you really want to get rid of and you found like most products don't really do anything for it, I swear this will do the job for you. Like, the improvement in blackheads that I saw with this is so amazing. Like within a couple of days, you can really see just like all the gunk coming out of your skin, and it totally just shrinks your pores out and really cleans them out. This I did have a purge period with. If you don't know what a purge is, it's essentially when you start using a really strong exfoliating product such as this one. Because it's taking down so many layers of your skin, breakouts that would have come out anyway just start to like rapidly come out, so you might be breaking out a ton. And to be able to like tell the difference between you're actually breaking out or it's a purge breakout is that purge breakouts will happen where you usually break out. So for me, it was all over my chin. So I knew it wasn't me having a reaction to this product. It was the product just doing its job. And it did last a month, which kind of sucks. Like you might have some severe acne, not severe, you might have acne for a month. But after, I think it's so worth it just to wait that out. So if you do start using this and you notice you're getting more breakouts, don't be scared. It just means it's doing its job. Now the downsides of this product is if I use this the recommended amount, which it does say twice daily, it dries the living hell out of my skin. Even if I use hydrating products and a lot of moisturizers and a lot of oils, it just really, I feel like, is very strong on my skin. I do have fairly sensitive skin, so it might just be me. If you have oily skin, this might be like amazing for you every day. But I use this more of like a treatment a couple times a week if I feel like my pores are getting clogged, because it does really do the job. When I was first using it, I was using it every day, and I feel like that's why it was the most effective and why I was getting that purge acne. But I did have to just dial it back a little bit because the dryness was just not going away. And that's a downside to this, but the effectiveness of this just really made it a favorite this year because nothing else takes care of blackheads like this bitch. Okay, so getting into serums, which I feel like are my favorite skincare products. I get so excited talking about my favorite serums because I've tried so many serums. I can't even explain to you guys how many serums I've tried, but I have 4 favorites that year that have really knocked it out of the park. First off is the Osea Hyaluronic Acid Serum. It's actually called the Hyaluronic C Serum. This again is new to me, but it's been so amazing. I had to include it in this video. This has seaweed extract, I believe. It just is the perfect texture for a hyaluronic acid serum. The dropper bottle, I mean, it's nice. I would always prefer a pump, but I think this is decent as well. This is the perfect texture because it's not sticky and it doesn't pill. I feel like hyaluronic acid serums are one of the products that usually pill the most often or can leave like a weird sticky texture on your skin. But this, if you apply it over a mist, it feels so plump and bouncy on your skin, and that's exactly how it makes your skin look as well. Just really makes you look plump and healthy and hydrated and just like little cherub cheeks. Such a beautiful, beautiful serum. It is pricey, but I think it's worth it because it's so effective. It's one of my all-time favorite hydrating serums, and it's my 2019 favorite serum. I only picked like one serum of each category, so this is my pick for a hydrating product. Let's move on to the others. My next serum favorite is the Pai Skincare Zinc Serum. I've mentioned this serum a lot on my channel already. Skincare is a brand catered to more sensitive skin, which I do have. And this is a zinc-based serum, which is sort of an alternative to salicylic acid. It's supposed to help support and balance your skin without being super drying. So it's great if you have oily or acne-prone skin, like I do. So this one's actually empty. I went through so many of these and I keep repurchasing it. It is pricey, but it's the only serum I feel like really helps my skin and that I notice a difference. It just really, like, it's hard to describe, but it balances my skin and helps it heal from blemishes. If I do get them, they're usually very small and they heal up quickly. And I think that is because of this serum. It just like really supports the skin's natural healing process, I guess you could say. I think zinc is also good to take internally for acne. I'm not sure, I'd have to look that up. But this, I love zinc on my skin. I also really love the Kypris Clearing Serum. Same sort of concept, that it's a zinc based serum for clearing acne and supporting your skin and keeping balanced. And yeah, so that's the Pai Serum. And my favorite vitamin C serum of the year is this guy. I've had such a thing with vitamin C serums not working for my skin this year. Like, I tried so many and I literally just stopped using them because I was like, what is the point? Because I'm not seeing a difference, even though vitamin C is supposed to be like such a great ingredient for your skin. Until I rediscovered this serum. This is from Allies of Skin. It's the 35% vitamin C collagen rebuilding serum. Now this used to come in different packaging, and I actually have a funny backstory about this serum. So I have this video on my channel from when I went to the Caribbean. I went to St. John and I did like a vacation vlog. And in that video, my skin looked the best that it ever has. And like, it was just that period of time, my skin was doing so well. And then it sort of just didn't look that good ever again until recently when I started using this again. I thought it was like some of the other products I was using at the time, but I added those back into my routine and my skin was just still kind of looking the same. But I started using this again and oh my gosh, this must have been what it was because I started using it again and it makes my skin look so good like within days. I don't know if it's the vitamin C in here or the other ingredients, but I swear there's something in here that my skin just really loves because whenever I use this, my skin, the glow this gives is unbelievable. Like I can't even describe how amazing this serum makes my skin look. Like literally within days of using it again, my skin looked so glowy and so clear. And for some reason, this helps with my blemishes as well. I'm not sure again if it's the vitamin C or some other like ingredient in here. Alleys of Skin makes some amazing formulations. They're very like science-based, ingredient research-based formulas, which is amazing. This is a waterless vitamin C serum, which is super interesting because vitamin C is one of the ingredients that tends to like, it's a hard time getting it in a formula that's stable and it does degrade very easily when it's exposed to air or sort of just the wrong formulation. So this is waterless, which I think helps to preserve the effectiveness of the vitamin C essentially. So they did repackage this into a little dropper, and because this is waterless, it can pill super easily, but I will give you guys the trick for it is put this on first and then let it sink into your skin, and you could put other products on top and it will not pill. But if you try to put this over, say, a hyaluronic acid serum or really any other serum, it will pill up super bad, so just beware of that. I don't mind it though because I just put it on first and I have no problems with it. It's so amazing. It almost feels like a super dry like oil on your skin. It's not really a typical serum consistency because it is waterless, but man, this is so effective and I can't recommend this enough. Really the only vitamin C that's ever worked on me and the only vitamin C I've seen results with. So if you're like me and you struggle with that, I would totally recommend this one from Alleys of Skin. It is pretty pricey by the way, but I think it's 1000% worth it. Okay, my last serum favorite is from AO Skincare. It's the Native Core Raw Nurture PM treatment. They do have an AM treatment as well, but personally this one is my favorite. It's a really interesting, I have lipstick on my hand, but it's a really interesting, it almost feels like a super lightweight moisturizer. This does have red algae, harake seed oil, kiwi seed oil, and then I think it has baki chol in it, but it's called a low moisture nighttime treatment to hydrate, plump, exfoliate, and improve skin tone. So again, I'm not sure what kind of magic is in this bottle, but whenever I'm using this, it makes my skin look so good. It is exfoliating, but it doesn't dry me out at all, which I think is pretty hard to find for me. So this one's definitely a hit for 2019. I also really like the airless pump. I think it's great. You can always get like the perfect amount out. Cool brand. I discovered this brand this year and I think they're really interesting. They do some great formulas. I also like the AM treatment by the way, but this is the only one that made it to the 2019 faves because I really see great improvement with my skin when I use this. Okay, so I have a couple creams to mention and then we will finish off with our masks. But the first one I wanted to mention is the Volition Celery Green Cream. This also was launched this year and this is such a good moisturizer. I don't know if you can see the consistency of it, but it's this super like thick gel that if you like a more gel-like moisturizer, if you have oilier skin but you still want a moisturizer that's gonna like give you some moisture, this is absolutely amazing. It has this strong cucumber smell, which I really love, but if you don't like it, maybe go in the store and like smell it and see if it would be overwhelming for you. To me, it doesn't really linger on the face that much, but I just love the consistency. I love the consistency of this. It's really amazing that they made a gel moisturizer that actually like gives a lot of moisture to the skin, because I feel like I've tried some others before that I really like the consistency of it and the texture of it, but it just doesn't do enough for my skin. Like I need to put an oil on. but this alone is so good. This is an amazing summertime moisturizer. I still use it in the winter as well under makeup. It works so good. It just has the perfect texture to it. I think you have oily skin, you would absolutely love this. So totally try this out. If you like this more type of like gel-like cream, it's amazing. And then my next cream favorite is sort of like a thicker one. This is the Honest Beauty Hydrogel Cream. But again, it looks like a thicker formula. When you blend this onto your skin, it's really hard to describe, but you can feel, I think there's like encapsulated hyaluronic acid in this, if I'm not wrong. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. And when you blend it into your skin, the capsules break, and then essentially you can feel that on your skin. So it feels like a gel and a cream combined. It's super interesting, but I think that's why they call it a hydrogel. Again, this is perfect because it's great under makeup. It just has a lovely consistency. It says quenching and cooling upon application. Yeah, that's how I'd definitely describe it. Like, you can feel it. It's really so hard to describe. More affordable, so if you guys want to try this out, I would definitely recommend it. It's called a Moisture Release Cream, leaves skin feeling hydrating and soothed. Yeah, I would definitely agree with how this is described. Makes your skin nice and smoothed and soothed and wonderful. It's also beautiful under makeup. I don't know if I said that already, but you can use this nighttime, daytime, middle of the day, any season. Again, a really nice cream, I feel like, for any skin type, but I would say specifically oily skin, this one. If you have drier skin, I think you would like this one a little bit more. But again, both are fantastic. I actually forgot I had 2 oils to mention really quickly. Again, oils is one of those things. I've tried so many of them, and there's only 2 that I feel like are really worth repurchasing for me. First is the Pi Skincare Rosehip Oil. I've mentioned this a bunch before as well. I don't know how this rosehip oil is different from other ones. Maybe it's the like way they source it or press it or whatever, but it is the most effective oil, rosehip oil, I've ever tried. This is so great if you have acne, scarring, discoloration, or you just really want to brighten your skin. It's so good. It has like a lighter weight consistency, but it is like more of a moisturizing oil. It's hard to explain, but it's great. If I do use this in the daytime, I will mix it with a mist just to make it a little bit lighter on the skin, but nighttime, I really go ham with this, and my skin is always so happy when I have this in my routine. And then the other one I would say is like a specifically daytime oil for me. This is my second bottle of this. It's the Youth to the People Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Oil. I'm not sure if this came out this year. I think this might also have been launched this year, but this is the most lightweight oil I own. It smells so good too. This does not pill with anything, which really is what makes it magical. Again, it's super lightweight too, so perfect for under makeup. You could also use this at nighttime. I would consider this like an oil for people who don't like oils. Like you're scared of the consistency or heaviness of an oil, definitely start with this one because it's so unique. I don't even know what magic this is, but it's so good. Youth to the People is one of those brands like I love basically every single thing that I've tried from them. I also really love their adaptogen cream, the kale cream. It's very similar to the Volition one in consistency and texture. The Super Berry overnight mask, those are all amazing. Like if you went into Sephora and went to the Youth to the People like section and picked something out, I don't think you'd be disappointed because they're honestly such a great skincare brand, like probably one of my favorites of all time. They're also just a fantastic brand. Like they're always so nice and charitable, and they do great things. Like check Youth to People out if you haven't already. I really do love them. Also forgot something else. I only have one eye product to mention. Pretty sure this was also in last year's, the Kahina Giving Beauty Eye Serum. I've talked about this a lot. It's really the only eye product that I use. I just use like moisturizer under my eyes. This is so nice. It's the only eye serum I've ever seen results with as well. It seriously brightens the under eyes. Like if you have dark circles, this is amazing. Again, it's pricey, but I think it's just such high quality and so effective that it's worth it. So if you need an eye product, this is my favorite of 2019. Okay, we only have 2 products left here, and they are my favorite masks of the year. First off is another product from Josh Rosebrook. It's the Cacao Antioxidant Mask, which looks like chocolate. It smells like chocolate. You will look crazy when you're wearing it, and I would suggest rinsing it off in the mirror because what? And I would suggest rinsing it off in the shower because it's just so messy. But this makes your skin look so good within like 15 minutes. It's totally just like a really cleansing mask. I don't even know what to classify this as. It's so weird. It's like this super thick texture that you have to add water to and sort of mist your face to get it to spread evenly. And it does dry down, but not really like a clay mask dries down. And once you rinse it off, like your skin is just so plump and smooth and revitalized looking. This does give me a little bit of redness, but that's actually normal. I saw Josh Rosebrook had a post about it because it increases the blood flow to your skin to help healing. So if you have like fair skin like me or more sensitive skin, you will show some redness, which I do get with this, but I totally don't mind because it's so worth the result. And yeah, that was that. And then my next favorite of the year is the Osea Red Algae Mask. This is also a product that's very new to me, but I've just fallen absolutely in love with it. If you have acne prone skin, if you get blemishes, if you just get clogged skin, I would so recommend this for you because when I go in my mask cabinet and I'm looking for a mask and my skin is like fussy or blemished or just it needs some cleaning up, I always reach for this one. It smells so good. It smells just like super cleansing, and I feel like it's such an aromatherapy indulgence. As I was saying, this mask is great if you have more of that oily, blemished skin type. If you have drier skin, this might be a little bit strong for you, but even so, if you just use this like once a week, I think it's so good. I use this as a spot treatment as well. I think it works great either way, but I've really been impressed with this, and damn, Osea skincare is killing it. Okay guys, those were all of my skincare favorites of Okay guys, that was all of my skincare favorites for 2019. Let me know in the comments below a skincare product that you loved in 2019. I would love to hear what you guys are loving so I can also try them. Let me know below. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. I would love for you to join me and give this video a big fat thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you love watching end of the year favorites video. I do. I've been watching them probably way too much this week. But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video.